Are you ready to stop letting a few grammar mistakes stand between you and the IELTS speaking score you really deserve? Well, let's start with a really important question. Hey everyone, welcome to the Explainer by IELTS Guide Phil on YouTube. Today, we're digging into a question that might be nagging at you. Is grammar the one thing that's really holding you back from that target band score? Let's find out. Okay, so just how much does this matter? Well, it's a huge deal. Your grammatical range and accuracy isn't just a small piece of the puzzle, it's a full quarter, 25% of your entire speaking score. That means getting this right isn't just a good idea, it's absolutely essential. To help you nail it, we've got a super clear roadmap for today. We're going to talk about why grammar matters, get inside the examiner's head, look at the tools you need, see them in action, and then wrap up with a game plan for your success. All right, first up, let's get crystal clear on what the examiner is even listening for when they talk about grammatical range and accuracy. It's kind of like a two-part challenge you need to conquer. So here's the key thing you've got to remember. It's not just about being correct. You also have to show off a variety of skills. Range is all about the different tools you have in your grammar toolbox. Simple sentences, complex ones, different tenses. But then accuracy is all about how well you actually use those tools without making mistakes. The examiner needs to see both. Okay, so how does all this stuff actually turn into a number on your score report? Let's decode the official IELTS band descriptors and see exactly what the examiners are trained to look for at each level. You can really see the climb here, right? At a band 6, you're using a mix of sentence types, and your mistakes don't really get in the way of your meaning. But to jump to a band 7, you need to be using more complex structures, and a lot of your sentences need to be perfect. And then for that band 8, you're using a wide range of grammar flexibly, and get this, the majority of your sentences are totally error-free. So how in the world do you make that jump? Well, this next part is all about the gear. IELTS Guide Phil has laid out the essential structures you've got to master to build those amazing high-scoring answers. The first tool in your kit is mastering complex sentences. This is a game changer. Instead of saying, "I like my job, it is interesting," you connect those ideas. You can use subordinate clauses to add details or cleft sentences to really add some punch, like saying, "What I find fascinating is." It's how you turn simple facts into sophisticated thoughts. Next up, advanced tenses. And listen, this isn't about just showing off fancy grammar. Using something like the past perfect tense lets you paint a much clearer picture about when things happened in the past. It adds precision, it adds depth, and it shows the examiner you have total command over your timeline. And finally, these two are like your secret weapons, especially for part 3 of the test. Conditionals let you explore those what-if scenarios, which is perfect for abstract topics. And the passive voice, it helps you sound more objective and formal, like when you say, "This issue should be addressed." It's a really powerful tool for sounding more analytical. Okay, enough with the theory. We've seen the tools, now let's put them to work. In this section, you're going to see the incredible difference these structures make as we compare some basic answers to advanced ones across all 3 parts of the test. Wow, just look at this transformation. The basic answer is fine, sure, but it's kind of flat. But the advanced response, it uses the present perfect continuous, a participle clause, and a cleft sentence. It just adds so many layers of detail and sophistication. It's a completely different level. Now, this is where it gets really cool. Look at how the grammar just elevates the story in part 2. The advanced version pulls out this amazing structure, an inverted third conditional. Had it not been for her encouragement, that is a classic band 8 or 9 move that adds a ton of impact and just screams grammatical control. And for that tricky, abstract discussion in part 3, the advanced grammar really shines. It starts with a complex sentence using while to build a more nuanced point. Then it uses a relative clause, those which manage, to be super precise. This is exactly how you move from just giving a simple opinion to building a really well-structured argument. So you've seen what's possible, right? It's pretty amazing. Let's finish up with a clear, simple strategy to help you fix those common mistakes and build the right habits to get you there. According to IELTS Guide Phil, these are 5 of the most common slip-ups. Let's do a quick run-through. Remember, the number is singular, so it's has increased. When you're talking about past habits, use would, not will. Nail those conditional forms. Know when to drop articles before abstract ideas like education. And make sure you're using the right verb form for the passive voice. Fixing just these 5 can give your score an instant lift. And here it is, a simple but really powerful 3-step strategy. Step 1, record yourself speaking. I know it can be cringy, but it's the only way to really hear the mistakes you're making. Step 2, don't try to learn everything at once. Pick one structure, just one, and master it. And step 3, practice using your new skill in the context of real IELTS questions. I want to leave you with this piece of advice from IELTS Guide Phil, because it is so important. Your goal isn't to be a walking grammar encyclopedia. The goal is to use a variety of structures correctly and with control to get your ideas across clearly. It's about quality, not just quantity. So, the biggest takeaway here is to focus. Ask yourself right now, which one of these high-score structures are you going to work on first? Will it be a conditional, a cleft sentence? Pick one and make it your mission. If you want to dive even deeper, your journey doesn't have to stop here. You can read the full blog post that this explainer was based on over at IELTSGuidePhil.com. For more of these explainers, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. You can also check out the deep dives on the Spotify podcast and join the Facebook community for extra support. Don't worry, all the links are waiting for you in the description below. And hey, if you're looking for that personalized feedback to really speed up your progress, just drop a comment below and ask about IELTS Guide Phil's online writing and speaking coaching service. Thanks so much for watching.